Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark's haters and trolls and why they should go away. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next videos. So, Rob, I have a feeling Caitlin Clark's haters and trolls will never go away, even if she gets 10 MVPs and 10 championships in the WNBA. They'll always find something to complain about. Oh, the turnovers, or her defense isn't, she's not first team all defense or whatever. So there's always going to be those out there. They're going to say she whines too much. They're going to find something to complain about. However, I do want to point out the main thing is a lot of people doubted her. I don't know if it's a lot, but a decent percentage of people doubted her, thinking she was overrated and that she wasn't going to be a great player, or even a decent player in the WNBA. And they were all wrong. And you would think they'd have the good sense to just disappear at this point. But no, that's not going to happen.
No, they need to be out there. They're still out there.
They need to get a life. They need to get, even more importantly, a job. Because Caitlin Clark went back home to Iowa and they got these rings for making the Final Four, and they got rings for winning the Big Ten championship, which every school gets, it turns out. I didn't know that before.
Yeah, they do.
And so they're making fun of Caitlin Clark because she never won the NCAA title, as we all know, because she went to a school that really wasn't a great school for basketball. They hadn't been in the Final Four in decades. So, anyways, there's all sorts of comments that have been made about her in the past. They made again. This is not a participation trophy situation. We don't give awards out for second place because they lost in the NCAA finals. Things like that. And of course, they're going to make those comments. And I just want to say to them, you also said she was going to be an average WNBA player and that she was extremely overrated. And you were wrong about that. So really, just go away. You're annoying. They're probably not even basketball fans, Rob. They're just trolls.
No, they have nothing else to do, and they figure this. They pick on one. That's what they do. They pick on one person, and they just kind of just go with it and keep chewing on the bone. But I mean, it's a waste of time. I mean, because she's already passed everything that you've said that she wouldn't do. So what are you reaching for? You're reaching for nothing. You're just throwing something up.
She hasn't won a championship, Rob. That's what they're going to keep saying until she wins. And even after she does, they'll find something else, as we know that. But turns out she didn't win a championship in high school, and she didn't win one in college. But let's keep this in mind here. This is a team sport. Second of all, you only have 4-year career as opposed to in the WNBA, where you could have like a 20-year career. Same thing in the NBA. But she did win 3 championships. She won 3 championships for the national team, and she was actually MVP her final time in 2021. So let's not pretend that she can't win anything, because she's won 3 times that.
So she won international basketball.
Right, 3 times she's won gold medals, Rob. She was MVP the last time. So can we stop saying she can't win? All right, she did win. All right, so that's silly. And we all know that she didn't have stacked teams like South Carolina and UConn and things like that. And, I don't know how good her teammates were in high school. It doesn't matter. But
I mean, one of my teams, one team won the California, Northern California state for AAU. I thought that was great. We played at Stanford. Right. That was just that. Just think winning an international. That's wild.
And all these tournaments we're talking about are single elimination, so there's luck involved. All right, that's just the way it is. But these people, they must they must have a really small life. Like they get like enjoyment out of putting down a person or celebrity or a famous person or someone who gets a lot of attention, because they're not getting a lot of attention. And it makes them feel better to do that, which is just childish.
That's it, Mark. Bingo. You win the grand prize. That's what it is. Attention.
I know. My dad was psychologist.
Attention. It seems like if you hate something, just like Angel Reese, if you play the bad guy, whatever, you get more attention. So, but if you do that, you got to make sure you're going to be, going to come back at you. Don't go crying to mama when they come at you for being being a jerk.
These people actually have low self-esteem and are insecure because, as I said before, they have to knock someone down to build themselves up, and that's what they're doing. but they just look silly at this point because they were so wrong about how Caitlin Clark would do in the WNBA. And so to continue this when you were wrong, it's one thing is you could say, I told you so, and then pile it on some more. Fine. If she was a bust this year, have at it. You have to say, I wouldn't say a word. I would say I was wrong. I overrated her. But I called her almost like dead 100% correct, Rob, as I've gone through this before. I said she wasn't going to be MVP. She was going to be first team All-Pro. I said she was going to average around 20 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. She was almost got exactly that. I almost got a lot of other people, too, had similar predictions. Rebecca Lobo, who's like a UConn, she's part of the UConn Mafia, she even said it right. And she said that Caitlin Clark was going to put up MVP-type numbers her rookie year. Not right away, but she said her rookie year. And she was right. She was 4th in the MVP voting. But other people...
And also, Mark, we're still talking about her. I mean, if she wasn't going to be that great, people were even saying that she wouldn't be just a flash in the pan, something, people would not even talk about her. And still, even now, they won't talk. She's still going to be talked about. During the spring, she's going to be 20. She's 24/7.
Right. Well, they're always going to talk about her, and I saw one in a Yahoo article just this morning, actually, and they were talking about the rookies and stuff, and they were talking about Caitlin Clark, and they said Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and one person said, why do they always have to put the two of them together? They're not in the same level. And one person said, yeah, one person's a generational talent, the other one is white. So they're calling Angel Reese a generational talent and Caitlin Clark not a generational talent. Everyone knows, obviously, it's just the opposite, and we know who won Rookie of the Year. And so that's silly. And so I don't know what to say. Caitlin Clark has been, successful. So let's stop it with that. And she's better than Angel Reese, and she always will be. So just accept it.
And she will win a championship. She is going to win a championship. And she's going to be most valuable player.
They've got the right management now, Rob. They didn't have the right coach, and I don't think they had the right general manager, and they do now. So I think her chances went up significantly. And I think she'll improve next year just because she's going to improve, because she's going to be second year and she's going to work on her game in the offseason. She's going to improve because she doesn't have a coach that's holding her back. So you will see a whole new Caitlin Clark next year. And I think by the end of the year, she will be both the MVP and the best player in the league, provided she improves her defense some, which I think she will, because I think the coach they're going to get, I think it's going to be Stephanie White, will help her improve her defense.
Yeah, with new coach and better players, free agents coming in to improve the team, that a young team that that made the playoffs. So I mean, yeah, they're right there. They are right there.
Yeah, and I'm not saying they're going to win a championship this year, but they're going to be in contention, I believe. I think they're going to sign a free agent here or there that's going to help them, and they're going to be up there competing. But sometime in the near future, Caitlin Clark will win a championship. I'm predicting that. And I'm also predicting the trolls won't go away. And I am also saying, get a life, move on, go do something else, go praise Angel Reese all you want, but just be realistic about it. Just get with reality. That's all I can say. Let us know what you think. Do you think these people will ever go away? Do you think they're delusional? Do you think they're insane?
Mark, I have a card I want to keep carrying with me. 1-800-GET-A-LIFE. Here's my card here.
Hand it out. We will just, maybe that should be the thumbnail. Get a light. 1-800-GET-A-LIFE. That should be it. All right. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do, so you get notified of our next videos. And if you want to join us for our live show, it's every Monday except for major holidays, 6 to 8 Eastern time. You can join us for that. You can call in if you want. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to donate to this channel, there's super chats and super thanks down below. And there's a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.